Welcome to the PLL on ESPN, presented by the Stedman Clinic. After a brief weather delay, we're all set to go for Week 9 of the PLL season. From Denver, Colorado, Chaos and Whipsnakes will get us started from Barton Stadium. Jackson, part of this big-time Canadian flair, behind the back. Rambo off the pipe. Manny gets the loose change and buries it. Wow, frenetic action in front of the goal.
The PLL, one thing that stands out to me, watching it on this Barton field where we've seen so many college games, the field is a little tighter. It just looks different, and the action from end to end, just relentless ground ball. Look at Will Manny. He's the third man in. You see two Chaos defenders close on the loose ball, but it squirts to Manny, and he's got Blaze Reardon
for position. Janachuk tries to build on what he did last week.
A loss, as long as it's gaining their own momentum or getting better.
That guy's getting better. Chris Cloutier. Speaking about building on what you did last week.
Sit. We're good. Oh, you're good. Ball sack.
Now Manny, using his quickness. Tough angle shot and scores. Big time start for Will Manny, Q. Everyone's getting healthy at the right time.
You talk about chemistry. These two coaches make it really important. And they do a great job.
And they're getting great play from Krebs, too. When you think about it, they lost Bernlohr, one of the best goalies in the league. What do? You go to Krebs. He's been playing great.
truthfully reads every shot.
And Q, Stacks protected a third goalie in Krebs.
Three in red, who likes to get to the body and fall down.
Cloutier one-handed scores. Flag comes down. But Cloutier saw the mismatch, and he took advantage of it, the strength.
Penalties wiped out for a hold.
Hold. Goal wipes it out. Good goal.
So Will Manny's got a pair, Cloutier's got a pair. He's a bear. He's a large man with an extremely strong trunk who wants to get topside, and he's gonna take you for a ride.
And he saw he had Janachuk on him, and he thought, this is the matchup I want, right?
Yeah, and you know, he's trying to prove early in the game, you can't just overplay my left hand.
Janachuk had no shot. Slide comes late.
Tried to take off his head.
Flair, the creativity that you see, and the Chaos had that in spades. Minicus tried to get in front of the goal. Krebs, no shot.
Our offensive unit against your unit.
Step up.
Yeah, and the defense the same way. You know, here they
comes upfield, beautiful play. Another great defensive play that time. This time, it's Jack Rowlett.
Rowlett's having a strong game.
Behind the cage now.
You're alone.
Zed Williams on the far side. Shoot, scores! Man, it looked like Rowlett had a pretty good defensive position on him.
Watch how Zed Williams uses contact here. This is a dodge about contact and then creating separation. So he leans into Rowlett, and they just bounce off of each other for a moment, and that allows Zed to set his hands up. Watch, contact, step away, shot.
And there's a huge size mismatch right there as well.
Boom, away, shoots right off his ear, huh? Shot it right at his head, basically.
Caused the turnover. They get the ball and a full shot clock.
That's exactly right. That's been a big part of the strategy. But Chaos with a chance here, and they score. That's Kurtz. Prolific scorer in his college days at Delaware. Puts one in the back of the net here at Denver.
Pair of rookies connect in transition. It's a really aggressive pass by Will Bowen, 24 in white. Puts it to space. Watch Kurtz. One strong fake up top gets a reaction out of Krebs, and he jams it down low.
Since taking over that program, and they are a bear. They've made two really great runs in the last couple of years.
At Puglisi, shovel pass, shot, score! Wow. Beautiful pass from Dane Smith, and it's Kurtz who finishes it off.
This is such high skill because the defensive reaction is pretty darn good here. They double effectively, they rotate and slide behind it. Watch, double team right there. You go from the wing, they all follow it, but you're a half second late. And at the pro level, guys have such skill. That pass from Dane Smith, it's a backhanded flip pass to Kurtz on the wing, and he's able to set his feet from 8 yards.
Another possession for Chaos, too, off the faceoff. What can they do with it? Minikis with just 7 to shoot, and he scores.
He got the matchup he wanted, and he's just too quick to try to cover with a shorty behind the goal.
One of 4 rookies in the lineup. Look, baby-faced Minnow. Split, see you later. There's the matchup coach is talking about. He's got a short stick, midi behind the net, and it's almost as if he waited for that player to kind of step to his right, and he cuts it. He's so sudden.
Zed trying to find a pick. Now he gets it back to Rambo. He's got a little bit of space to run. Curls back inside, loses possession. I'm going to make it impossible for you to take me out of the lineup. Oh, great extra pass. Kurtz finishes it off.
Dane Smith is something else. He's one of the most talented passing midfielders that I can remember watching.
So powerful off his dodge that you worry so much about his shot, and then he just steps back and finds this open man.
Steps in and he's able to scan the field, always throws a catchable pass, kind of soft to the right area. Right there, look at it. I mean, that's right on target. Good pace, but not too hard.
It's far too many times in this past year. Take care of business from behind the goal.
That's why they go to Khan out of the timeout, coach.
There you go.
It worked to perfection. You had a short, double invert, and Khan, using the pick, is able to get a step and show his speed. And that's Villanova in Maryland.
Rowlett, another face-off win. They're going to get something quick here. They do. McKay got a really good look with 5 seconds left to go in the half.
He's a knee-down motorcycle grip Fogo.
Minikis just abused his defender on that play.
And Rowlett's style was basically taken out by the rules, so he had to learn to face off with the palm up. So his numbers weren't as great as a junior and senior. Andy Towers drafts him. As you see another rookie, Minikis, just cross over and nearly break ankles. Wow, you talk about a change of direction, a change of speed, clearing his defender. These are world-class whipsnake defenders that he is making look silly.
2-time defensive player of the year in the league in Matt Dunn. I mean, now Whipsnake to take advantage. 32-second shot clock off the face-off win. Puglisi's gonna fire a 2-point shot, scores! Well, that's taking advantage of it.
Last time they played, Puglisi had a couple of goals as well, and you know, he seems to step up like a lot of these Maryland guys in big moments. Middle middies came back on side, and Puglisi was allowed to get over on the far end.
Help comes, gets it back up top, skips it to the other side. Perry will shoot, the stick comes flying out of the defender's hands, and Krebs hammers. Will Perry, no call.
Oh, that was awesome.
Well, I don't like this matchup.
Smithers is coming on, he's unguarded. Minikis on the far side, what a pass! How did Dane Smith see him through all that traffic? Open on the far post.
Well, you had a situation. Coach T, what you were saying was what the defense was saying. And they sent Bryce Young goes across the face of the goal to double team, but there's no backside slide from 14. Watch, Timmy Muller doesn't get down the backside. Right here, you said, I don't like that matchup. Well, neither did he. That's why he went halfway, but there was no help down the backside.
No help. You know, it's he's got him on a short stick. It's just going to be dangerous every time.
On that one, he's got to wait for the defense to settle and find the space.
Rambo scores! 2 defenders couldn't stop him.
Rambo, like Cloutier before, went to his right hand and surprised people a little bit.
The book on Rambo, big, strong, physical lefty. Changes it up, fakes to his left, beats Newman to his right.
8-7, chaos and a close one here in Denver.
In any individual matchups, it's off ball. You know, they concern like that. They concern me off ball.
The reach.
Look, I was lucky to play with a guy by the name of Steve Mitchell. There's never been a force as Zed Williams scores right-handed. Michael Earhart is a unique force on the field. You feel his presence. You see it. There's a 6'4" guy with a long stick that's going to rip your head off. It sends fear and terror into opponents.
He's one of those defensemen that in practice the day before, you have to talk about him.
Zed getting it done, and suddenly this game is tied. It's kind of hard to believe because the Chaos have, I don't want to say dominated, but they've definitely taken this game. Zed just making a mockery of that matchup with an offensive midfielder, and surprised the Chaos didn't double team faster.
Working on Rowlett. A lot of contact and high. Rowlett is able to check it away from him though.
Got him with the pitchfork.
Cloutier. Lowers his shoulder, tries to back in, gets his hands free. Krebs makes another save. Extended offensive possession here for Chaos. That's gonna be, Krebs makes a great save! Stopping 80% of his shots in that third quarter. Brad Smith's gotta get going. He's one of those stars that Coach talked about him. There's the start right there, 27, Staggs said it. I gotta get more from guys like Brad Smith. Minikis has some space, defended gorgeously though.
Here alone. Here alone.
That's a shot, huh?
Shot, you know, he scores a goal right-handed before. Now he drives right-handed. You start to think maybe he'll shoot it. Question mark, goes back to his left. And he's not going to miss from there.
Layers, layers to his game. I think he realized the lefty is not going to be there tonight. Newman's sitting on that. Well, he sits on this, and Newman doesn't pursue him when he question marks, and he hits this jump shot. This is something else. Not much to shoot out. Look at how tight that window is. Where'd the ball go? You had a goalie and a defender in the net. Somehow Matt Rambo makes it work.
Zed absorbs the contact now to Manny. Up top to Dordovic. Shoots, scores! Maybe that gets two going. A two from Dordovic. And his league-leading 5th two-point goal of the season.
6-goal run for Jim Stagnita. They were down 8-6, and now they're up 12-8. Manny distributes up top. Tucker Dordovic, the favorite for Rookie of the Year. Syracuse and Georgetown from distance. WHIPSNAKES take command in the Rockies.
Crease, Warner says no way. Tough pass inside. Minikis hits the pipe. Perry's gonna look to see if he can get what he can, and Krebs makes the save. Of course he does. Finishing the game the way he has played the entire, especially second half tonight, 16 saves on the game.
Chaos up 8-6 and rolling. Next thing you know,
Two-pointer from Ray.
A little too little, little too late. Stat stuffer for 10 and White with just .8 left to go, but goal differential, you talked about it. Every goal counts for something.
Blaze Reardon with a left-handed rope. And Ray stays out of the arc, the 15-yard arc, and beats Krebs from distance. That is the first blemish on Krebs in like 17 minutes.
Second game of our doubleheader will start in 35 minutes right here on ESPN Plus. Chrome and Archers. Our final score, 12-10, Whips with the dub.